Our fan of the game brought to you by LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. We are back here at Linares Sports Center in Montalban, Rizal for game number 2 of your best of 3 South Division quarterfinal series. A lot of surprise faces. Every time kita ng kanilang sarili sa big screen.
Either nagpaalam o hindi.
Yeah.
First possession sa Biñan, Roca Corva. Nice setup job to start the quarter, set the tone para sa opensa nitong Biñan. Why not look for your best player, or at least the best player in this game?
Best quarter for Biñan, 23-11 in that third.
Well, just like your favorite movie, it was really a quarter to remember for Biñan.
Ano ba yun? Favorite mo ba yun?
Favorite mo yun.
Paano?
Favorite mo yun.
Sino artista dun?
I forgot her name. Yung matangkad.
That's not quarter to remember. That's a walk to remember.
Okay. Anyway.
Boss Monching Talisayan, yes. Well, I had a conversation with Boss Monching a few days ago, about his team and, really just their desire to move from where they are, in the past few years, and he has really poured a lot of his resources to this team,
right?
To make this team, and this team has become a family to him as well,
right? Well, especially that, you can correct me on this, that early exit last year in the first round.
Yeah, first round exit as
against
well.
a lower seeded team
In Jensen.
Right.
But those were two very, very close series.
Right.
It came down to Kenny Rocacurva's missed layup.
In Biñan, no?
In Biñan.
In Biñan.
I think we covered that game.
I don't know.
Ayun. Sa dami ng game.
Let me read it again. This is game number 453. Okay? I don't even know if Einstein would remember each game.
Oh, Samboy De Leon. Back to work para kay Samboy. Puts it in, plus the foul.
Well, after that hot start in the first half by Samboy De Leon, who led all scorers with 13, it's been relatively quiet since. So this is a good sign for him and his team, especially as they play catch-up basketball in the last quarter. Still a lot of basketball time. As na kompleto niya, yung 3-point play.
3-point play para kay Samboy De Leon. Our brother, JR Navarro, is watching. I hope you're well, bro.
Yes, sir.
Siyempre si Max Samonte is also watching. Enzo Subido, bigay kay Maestre sa ilalim.
Mismatch.
Is a mismatch.
Yeah.
And
Good foul.
Caballero giving up the foul. I think the level of focus and commitment in this series for Biñan has really given them a big lift here. Iba, I think the demeanor is just something else. Really no horsing around,
right.
Not a lot of smiling, but
no forced shots.
Oh.
I mean, a lot of good decisions, and the turnover stat backs it up. Only 8 turnovers. They've been attacking mismatches just like the last one. And at the same time, the flow of the game. And that started with Roca Corva. And once they saw Roca Corva was in his groove, they just kept feeding him the basketball, especially in transition.
Creating situations for them. Subido, masyado malakas sa kanyang tres. Rebound ni Naive. Robbie, nabitawan ng bola. It will stay. No more.
Wala nang challenge.
No more.
Oh.
No more. Will they change the call?
They're going to change the call.
Or will they warn Coach Boyet? They did change the call.
On the other end, we talked about the flow of the game. This is clearly off Naive. The 5 white shirts in the paint. And everybody just standing around.
Black shirts. Yeah.
black shirts rather, and then the other 4 are just standing around. Eventually, it's a turnover.
And Maestre able to get it across. JJ.
Look at the wrestling match underneath between Hernandez and Apacible.
And big boy Hernandez pinasok lang yan sa second half. Always comes in handy when you have an extra big body there. Para sa kupunan mo, lalo na pag itong Biñan, when the game slows down and they want to exploit their size advantage on the low block. Tido, sinabayan ni Naive, no good. Maestre with the offensive rebound, nabitaw ng bola. Maestre leaves it short. Caballero comes away with the loose ball. Keanu.
Samboy's open.
De Leon for 3. Good! Down goes Cañete.
Now, watch out for this incident because Rizal hits a 3 in transition. Obviously, they trim the lead down to 5. We'll see right here. It happened off ball. Watch Maestre on the weak side.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there was a look first.
There was contact.
And there was a look before that.
There was a look. But I don't know. Maybe another angle. Eto. Is it above the shoulder? It's not.
Right in the neck though.
It hit the neck.
Init ng laban na to. Just like any playoff game this season, that's an unsportsmanlike foul on Mike Maestre, and you're saying that we should watch out for this call.
Upon review, there was an unsportsmanlike foul on number 29.
It could have an effect.
Mike Maestre for excessive hard contact.
In terms of changing the momentum of the game. And as poorly as Rizal has played, especially in the second half, they're only down by 5. And with these free throws, 1 possession na lang.
Kaya nga. This is Mike Cañete at the free throw line. Nails the first free throw. Thank you so much for staying up late para sa inyong Mpbl. It's now a habit, lalo na this week na nagkaroon ng dalawang overtime, double overtime games. 10 points para kay Mike Cañete. Nanonood sa atin, Boss Kaiser Galvez.
Yes, sir.
The MVP for all seasons. Lahat ng liga na sinasalihan, nag-MVP.
Look at this flare screen.
De Leon for 3. Ooh. Agawan sa rebound. Bonifacio thought he stepped on the line.
I thought he was out of bounds too.
Yeah. Naive. Step through. Robbie Naive for 2. It's a 2-point game. Rizal back in it.
Kaya papasok na si Pingris, papasok na si Waray, malamang si Pamboy, papasok na rin. Carlo Lacimosa is standing up.
JJ. Bonifacio. Cañete stood his ground. Warren finds Renzo. 3 for Renzo Sabido to beat the shot clock. Caballero, Cañete trying to answer. Short, De Leon has it, lost it. And there's a whistle going against Keanu Caballero.
I don't know how many times in his career, but it feels like a million times. But this was the step-through move by Naive to cut the lead to 2.
Dixer, great move of the game, born for greatness.
Are we gonna show it?
Kung hindi,
I guess not, but I was about to say, talk about Renzo Subido of being a big...
buti na lang, wala pa kayo sa UP noon. Kasi nag-cheer ka pa sa UST
UST,
nun.
yeah.
No? Boss Monching, right there.
Oh, what a big shot by Subido to beat the clock. And excellent recognition by
Naalala ko yung tira
Bonifacio.
na yun.
Yeah.
Naalala ko yung tira na yun.
It was a hand down, man down situation.
Yeah. Bright Acuete nakabantay.
Yes, sir.
67-61.
Yun lang naalala mo?
Ha?
How about who covered that game?
Oo nga. Ikaw nga pala yun. Pido to Subido.
Good pass.
Pingris back to Renzo. And they want.
They're leaving Pido open on the weak side.
Nakawala si Renzo. JJ back to Renzo. Renzo takes the jumper. No, hindi nakatanggap. Etong si Mark Pingris. Great effort galing kay John Apasible. Caballero for three. It's short. Pingris with a rebound. Nasa penalty na ang Rizal. Free throws all the way here for Biñan. 6:20 remaining.
Here comes Eric Camson about to check in.
Ping against Cañete. And
That's a poor foul.
yeah,
That's a poor foul because I thought he was able to hold his ground for a few seconds. Ping was dribbling about 5 times already and
hindi niya mausog masyado.
oh,
Could not get to his spot. But
probably a case of fatigue
yeah, and
on the part of Cañete.
well, Pingris certainly not the best free throw shooter on the side of Biñan.
Well, let me get that for you. Mark Pingris for the season, 32%.
Keanu Caballero will shoot the technical. Trims the gap to 5.
And I can't believe I just said that number. I expected him to be at least 50.
No, 32%.
Okay.
Sila yan yung lagi ko naalala. Pingris, Dexter Apinan was at 26%.
Tingnan natin, baka mas maganda ang gising ni Ping.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Ping.
There
Yes.
you go. Nothing but net.
And again, they're seeing Biñan. And all those playoff losses in the past, karga nila ngayon. And trying to close this one out. 1 for 2 for Pingris. Rizal down by 6. De Leon back to Manala. Philip finds Naive. Shoots the 3. Knocks it down. Robbie Naive coming alive here in the fourth quarter.
What an excellent read that time by Rizal as the change of defense on the zone. Manalang sees a gap in the middle and the improve to the baseline as the drive was going towards him. Finds the gap, the open spot, and hits the shot.
Subido to Lastimosa. Atake si Carlo. Layup is good.
Too easy. Defense, non-existent.
Well, Camson was frozen there.
Feels like everybody was on that defensive possession.
Naive to De Leon. Now it comes on. Back out to Naive. Another 3.
Off right.
Bonifacio secures the rebound. Biñan protecting a 5-point lead halfway through this fourth period. Pingris against Camson. 8 to shoot. JJ. Out to Subido. Attacks the closeout. Renzo layup.
Oh, my.
Yes!
Just a gutsy player, no? Itong si Renzo Subido with his collegiate and professional experience. Just not afraid of the moment.
They were so patient there, Biñan.
Right.
7 puntos ang lamang ng Biñan. De Leon will fire. That's a miss.
And that's a foul. And Pingris hits his head on Warren Bonifacio's foot as he fell on the ground.
Rizal.
The foul on Camson.
Yeah, Rizal just running out of ideas right now, Christian. Parang wala masyado nangyayari sa offense nila. And they have settled for a lot of three-pointers. They can't seem to push the pace because Biñan has done a terrific job getting back
In transition, and at the same time, the changing defense, which, you know, they made the defense pay in the zone, and then the adjustment right away of going matchup, and then forcing the tough shot eventually.
At the line for 2, Mark Pingris.
Obviously, Pingris could extend the lead to maybe 8 or 9. Ano sabi mo?
Magaling si Ping sa free throw. Sabi ko, yun yung sinasabi ko. Ikaw nagsabi ng 32% eh.
I'm just reading the numbers.
Ping 2 for 3 so far. And
Umiiling na sa'yo si Danica ngayon.
sorry ma'am. 2 for 4.
Rebound, yun ang mabigat.
Nakuha pa ni Ripa Curva ang offensive rebound.
That's the second time already sa second half.
8 points ang lamang nakaagaw ang Rizal.
Also the second time that Ping has turned the ball over off the post action.
Philip Manalang gets it to Camson. Oh,
Excellent defense by Ping.
an effort galing kay Mark Pingris.
My gosh. Because he had to show on the ball screen, had to recover, had to contain, had to challenge, and force the turnover.
This is all about effort and heart here from Mark Pingris. Forcing that turnover. 14 turnovers for Rizal, only 8 for Biñan. Biñan has scored 14 points out of those turnovers. Last team, Mosa!
The daggers.
Trying to finish off. Nag-night-night na. Siyamang lamang. 3:24 remaining. Semi-night-night lang. De Leon misses. Rebound Bonifacio. Three minutes remaining in game 2. Biñan up by 11. Roca Curva. Bonifacio. Lastimosa from deep. It's short.
I think Coach Schroff's going to take a timeout. Is he? Or not?
They're going to play this one out. Again, same suspects here. 18 points for Carlo. Following up that game 1 brilliance. And Kenny Roger with 20. De Leon goes back to the bench. Camson pulls the trigger. Rizal has provided us some big moments this season, but they are staring at elimination right now. Lastimosa to Bonifacio. Missed that one completely. Manalang bigay kay Cañete. Turnaround shot, no good. The struggles of Rizal continue. Down goes Philip. No call. Raimundo. Bonifacio. Lastimosa now with Pingris against Camson. And a foul on Eric Camson.
It looks like Biñan will close out the series, and it's not going to be talked about. We're not going to interview him. He's not going to be the best player of the game. But the biggest shot in this half that could have determined this outcome, that shot by Subito in the corner, because it felt like Rizal was knocking at the door. I believe it was only a 2-point lead.
Yes. And Mark
Pamatay
Pingres.
sunog, kumbaga.
Yeah.
Di ba? Sa kasabihan ng mga Pilipino.
And Boss Monching, I'm pretty sure he is finally, getting past the first round here. Will mean so much to the main sponsor of this Biñan team. Of course, Mayor Jel Alonte must be watching as well. Magandang gabi. Mayor, alam ko naman na ibang klase din yung suporta mo sa team mo, and then even the Mpbl.
And now Rizal, I believe, is going to take the timeout. There it is.
Assist to the game is powered by 747 Live. Dito ka sa legit. Golden Coolers down by 12. Timeout on the floor. Our player matchup in this series with the theme reaching new heights. Pinñan and Cañete almost similar in their output from game 1, but the impact of those Pinñan baskets in the third quarter telling heavily para dito sa Biñan.
It was deflating place, to your point, and it happened in a quick stretch wherein itong Rizal you felt was slowly coming back to life, but Pinñan, yung offensive rebounds mabigat eh.
Yeah.
Because you play defense, you play hard for 20 to 23 seconds, and then you fail to close it out with a defensive rebound, and then you see the opponent score.
Yeah.
Madalas nakakapanghina yun. And that happened twice.
Yeah, and the manner that he scored as well.
And then nag-flex pa.
Nag-flex pa. And got everyone on the bench going as well. Teammates pumped up, but there's a turnover. 9-point game. Alwin Alday has it. Alday goes to Naive. A 3. Big one here. It's down to 6. A minute and 23 remaining. We are far from done. 11 points para kay Robbie Naive. Cannot celebrate.
Turnovers at times will certainly kill you, and what we thought is a closed book, now it's open again.
Timeout muna tayo. Robbie Naive in game 1 had 9 points on 4 of 11 shooting. Tonight,
11 points.
11 points, improving
Maybe 14.
that output. Trying to keep
It's 11.
Rizal alive. 3 of 8 from beyond the arc. 6 rebounds as well. Mark Pingres, 3-point shooting. That is Rizal's 10th 3-pointer of the ball game. And both teams are actually shooting pretty well from beyond the arc. Roca Curva. And they get it across. Bonifacio gets it to
Pass
Kenny. A minute and 14 left. Rizal with a chance here.
They don't need a 3. They just need a quick 2. But if the 3 is available, why not?
Nowhere to go. Philip Manalang.
Nowhere. No one also in that bailout corner, kaya wala siyang mapasahan.
Nowhere to go. No one to pass to.
Right.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Watch out for Eric Camson here and Alwin Alday. Alwin against Roca Curva. Manalang has it. Camson to Philip. Well defended by Pamboy. Naive again. Almost got that one in. Pingres with a rebound. Roca Curva has it. And the foul given up by Robbie Naive. They just can't get a clean look there. And the problem, I think, is that walang galaw off the ball.
Not sure what the play call was, but it seemed like looking at Cañete, he was signaling on the other end. I believe was Naive to go for like an Iverson action from the other wing to get open. But Camson, off the down screen, found himself with a man in front of him. Good job by Pingris in making sure that he's not wide open. And then eventually the ball ended up in the hands of Naive of a contested three. Almost made it though. Muntik na pumasok. Ginamit pa yung banda.
77-71, 46 seconds remaining. Carlo Lastimosa, spectacular game again.
He needs to hit this one to make it a 3-possession ball game.
Which he does. 78-71, Manalang in a rush. Philip, layup. Masyado malakas. Roca Curva with a rebound, fouled by Philip. And Kenny Roger will walk to the free throw line. Could be another first round exit here.
At the line for two, Kenny Roca Curva.
Biñan trying to wrap this one up. Kenny Roger sinks the free throw. 21 in the ball game para kay Kenny Roger Roca Curva. 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and a block.
What a game for him. That's off Pingris.
Last touch ni Mark Pingris. And Rizal will use a timeout here. Walo ang lamang ng Biñan. 37 seconds remaining. Rizal on the brink right now. We will be right back. Our game tomorrow, it's Knockout Friday in the Mpbl. Knockout Friday, 6 p.m. Magsisimula ang laban. Jensan against Basilan at the Olivares College Gym in Parañaque.
Knockout game yun lang.
Oh, Knockout Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Wala nang dapat,
Yun lang.
wala nang ibang knockout dapat makita tayo ron.
dapat.
Oh.
79-71, Biñan on their way to punching their ticket to the next round of the South Division playoffs. Naive drives, a little hang time. Agawan sa rebound, it ends up with Pamboy Raimundo. And Pamboy will dribble this one out. Will stay with Biñan.
Shot clock, 17 seconds. Pushing well, number 1,
Philip Manalang commits the foul. Pupunta sa linya si Pamboy Raimundo.
At the line for 2, Pamboy Raimundo.
How about Pamboy Raimundo? I know he struggled of shooting the basketball.
Ay, mabigat din siya na tira kanina.
Yeah, he was decent in this game. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 0 turnovers, had a steal.
Pamboy Raimundo, the stabilizer for Biñan every time. 10-point lead. Alday gets it to Camson. There is a foul on Pingris.
Foul number 4.
Yeah, this is only the second playoff appearance of Biñan as a franchise. And
last year was their first.
yes, that was their first
exit.
And should they make it, yun yung pinakamalayo na nilang napuntahan.
So far.
Dito sa Mpbl.
Right.
So far, the franchise has been around since the Datu Cup 2018 to 2019 season. That was their second season.
Second season, yeah.
Did not
So
make
they
it.
exceed a team like Pasay,
Yeah.
who has yet to, get over the first round. Pero
Tama.
mas maraming playoff appearance yun.
I'm trying to review this. They are still reviewing it. Eric Camson. Impressive first season here in the Mpbl.
Technical foul.
That's a technical.
Biñan jail number 15, Mark Pinris, for unsportsmanlike behavior.
Mark Pinñan has been teed up here.
Technical free throw, Eric
Camson
Camson.
will shoot a technical free throw. And one of those teams, itong Rizal, that has North-South Division. Talon sa North, talon sa South Division.
Right.
Based on the way that
Geographical.
the bracketing here in the
Right.
Mpbl. No, last season they lost to San Juan in the North Division quarterfinals.
Oo nga, no?
Number 8,
yeah.
number 8 seed sila nun. Pero no 2022 season, they reached the semifinals in the South. Winning over Sarangani and losing to Batangas. Panalo sa division quarterfinals, but overall,
Sino lang ba yung team na ganyan?
Marikina din.
Marikina rin.
Manalang. Yan si Cañete. 10 seconds remaining. Camson still challenged by Pingres. Carlo Lastimosa collects the rebound, and it's all about reaching new heights for the Biñan Tatakja Beast Motorcycle Tire. They are bound for the South Division semifinals for the first time in franchise history. They sweep the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers.
First of all, congratulations, Kenny, back-to-back great performances from you. Actually, kayong dalawa ni Carlo Lastimosa, no? Pero ikaw, you were unstoppable. Yung effort mo, yung hustle mo, mapa-defense o offense, nandun ka.
Papasalamat lang talaga kay Lord na binigay sa amin itong panalo na to, and kailangan talaga mag-step up kasi matagal nang napako sa playoffs, karang gusto namin umangat.
Ang ganda ng first half nyo, kahit na down kayo by a few points, pero come the second half, mas maganda yung ipinakita ninyo. Ano sa tingin mo yung nag-contribute sa mas magandang second half nyo?
In-improve lang namin yung defense namin, siyempre offense andun naman eh. Kaya sana pagpatuloy ito.